Hey everyone, welcome back. So today I decided that I wanted to film a video of products that I use every single day. I cannot live without. I cannot do my makeup without these products because I use them every day. They are my must-haves. I can't even start the process without these things because it just won't turn out the same. Sometimes you have products that you love them, but you're like, oh, I use them all the time. Maybe I should substitute and use something else. Then you use something else, and you're just highly disappointed in your makeup, and it just didn't turn out how you wanted, and now you hate your face. Now you want to start over, but you can't because you got to go out the door. You know what I mean? So these are those products. I can't do my makeup without these products. These are my must-have, holy grail. Can't live without. Use them every day. If I lost them, I would literally jump in the car and go out and buy them. So first thing, let's start with face. Okay, Fix Plus. I need Fix Plus in my life. I cannot do my makeup without Fix Plus. It gets rid of the powdery look. You can use it as a primer to prime your skin if you're feeling a little extra dry. If you do all your makeup and your face just looks cakey, this gets rid of cake. If you need cake face because you're getting some pictures done or you're going out for the evening and you want your makeup to look really good, so you got to use that full coverage, kind of cakey makeup, this gets rid of that effect. You can also use this to spritz your brush when you want to foil an eyeshadow or when you want to use a pigment and you want to prevent fallout and you want to just go all over the place. They do sell this in a travel size, which is ideal if you travel or if you want to keep one in your purse, then you don't have to carry around the Big Daddy. I always have the Big Daddy. I always have a backup because I just can't do my makeup without this stuff. It's just fabulous. There is not anything else that I personally have tried on the market like Fix Plus. So if you do not have this, you are missing out. This is a multi-purpose product that really, it just amps up your makeup game, man. It just makes things look great. So Fix Plus, must have, can't live without. First thing, just buy it if you have not yet tried it. Where you been? Seriously, it is that good. Next thing is a tool. I can't live without my eyelash curler. I have short, straight lashes. And I'm wearing false lashes today because if I don't wear them on camera, I look sick. I look tired. I look like something's wrong with me. And I think it's just because I have very short lashes that go straight. They're just, I don't know, lashes. I just wasn't born with awesome lashes. So when I'm not going to wear false lashes, I have to curl them. It makes a world of difference to curl my lashes. It makes my mascara not have to work as hard. It gets them nice and up. So then when I go in with my mascara, it helps lengthen and volumize them because this already kind of did that for me. As you know, we have to sometimes take mommy breaks around here. So let's make sure we're in focus. Hair, drink. Okay. As I was saying, if you have stubborn, short lashes that just you're less than satisfied with, use a lash curler. I promise you it will make a difference. Using a lash primer also will help before your mascara. Even if you have fabulous, really long lashes, if they're out straight, you want them to be curled because curled, pretty lashes, they're appealing. You know what I mean? So this is the Tarte one. And I do enjoy the Tarte one. I've tried the cheapy Revlon one, which actually it wasn't all that cheap. I didn't really like it. It wasn't the right shape, the right angle. And I've tried the Tweezerman one. That one was decent, but then since I tried this Tarte one, this was a limited edition color, but they still have this. It's the same shape. It's just a limited edition version. I like this better. I like the spring action of it. I feel like it curls my lashes better. So yes, the Tarte lash curler is fabulous. Now, okay, I can't do my makeup. I can't bake without a good powder. And I don't want to bake with an expensive powder because you're literally throwing it on and then just brushing it off and you have to use a lot of it to bake, So I love the Coty Airspun Loose Face Powder for baking my face. I've tried setting my all over face with this, but it's too drying of a formula. It makes me look so cakey that I have to go in with this, but this is inexpensive. You get a crap ton of it, and I love to bake with this because it's inexpensive and I don't feel bad throwing a bunch of it on and then brushing it off. But like I said, I cannot put it all over my face because that will make me look ancient in a hot minute, and that is not the look that I myself am going for. But the Airspun Loose Powder is fabulous for baking. I throw her on, then I usually go in and do my brows, and then I dust it off. Works fabulous, gets the job done. It does have that classic perfumey smell like what would be your grandma's makeup smells like, I don't mind it because it's kind of nostalgic, you know, like it just reminds me of going to my grandma's makeup basket and looking at her blushes and lipsticks and stuff, and all of it smelled like this. So that doesn't bother me. So if that bothers you, you're going to hate this because it's highly fragranced, highly. And I don't typically care if makeup is fragranced, but I do care if lip products are fragranced. So that's good stuff. All right, speaking of brows, I have tried lots of things, okay? But my fallback always are in my drawer, and what I reach for all the time, unless I make myself use something else, is my Anastasia brow products. The Brow Wiz, the Dip Brow Pomade. Okay, I also have the powder, but let me tell you why I don't love powder. I naturally do not have thick brows. We paint these babies on. And so if you don't have naturally full brows to just fill in the sparse parts, powder just doesn't really work because powder doesn't really stick to skin. So I need a product to create the illusion of hair. So that's why I use the Brow Wiz, because this will stick to skin, and the Dip Brow. Love the Dip Brow because it's like a mousse, okay? Mine's kind of old, so I'm really trying to use it up right now because it's starting to get a little bit dry. But I like this because it holds your hair in place and you can draw on your brows. I like if you have thicker brows, like naturally, I would say you don't need this because this can give you Sharpie brows real quick. If you don't, be careful. You definitely need to use a spoolie with this to soften the look. And I use, what is this? The Bodyography Pro. I think this came in a BoxyCharm box. And Anastasia has one too, but it's just, you know, a brow brush. That's what I use to draw on, spoolie it out to soften the look. If you have fuller brows and you don't love powder, use the Brow Wiz. If you don't have full brows, use the Brow Wiz. If you have no brows, use the Brow Wiz. You can't go wrong with the Brow Wiz. I have two shades. I have soft brown and chocolate, depending on, like in the summer, my hair gets a little lighter from the sun, so I go with the chocolate just to kind of I have a lot of natural like red and warmth to my hair, and the soft brown is a little bit more ashy, cool tone, so I've been using this in the winter. I sometimes like to use these two together in conjunction. I like to kind of feather and fill in after I do this if it still looks a little harsh. You just can't go wrong with the Brow Wiz. Like, it's got an awesome spoolie on it, and it's a really fine thing. What is this? This is a tip. It's not slanted. I don't prefer the slanted ones in this kind of pencil. I prefer this. I don't know why. I think it's because if you're just going to use this to fill in, I don't necessarily want the slant. You know what I mean? I just kind of want to draw. So, Brow Wiz, Brow Pomade by Anastasia. Fabulous. Just, I love it. Next on my list, let me just look at my list because I was writing this down as I was doing my makeup. Let's do this. I have set my under eye area with, I have a drawer full of powders. From pressed to palettes, like, for instance, like these contour palettes have the lighter shades that you can use to like set your under eyes. Okay, been there, done that. It doesn't work for me because it ends up looking cakey, dry, it settles, it separates. Like, I can't use those, okay? I've also used, I've tried this, I've tried lots of my loose powders and whatever. The only thing that looks flawless, doesn't separate, look dry, doesn't go into my fine lines, doesn't not perform. Just the top thing that works the best for me is the Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. You use a tiny little bit, it brightens, it has this, it's a very finely loose powder, but it's not silky, it's more like cornstarchy kind of, but very light. So when you feel it between your hands, it just feels like silk, okay? So it's not heavy, so it's not going to settle. And it has these fine micro crystallized reflective little things in it that brighten the under eye area. And I have tried all the other ones, but I go back to this. This is my holy grail. Use it every day. Cannot live without this to set my under eyes. And I'm finding as I'm aging that not all concealers are equal, not all powders are equal, and if you have those fine little lines, or if your under eyes are a little dry, some things just really enhance that, and that is not an area you want to enhance because it's going to make you look old, tired. People are going to ask you, are you okay? And that's not a question you want to be asked. No. You want to be like, hey girl, your makeup is on point. You look flawless today. You look gorgeous. This will do it for you. Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. Must have, can't live without. Next thing, this. I've tried, okay, so I'm still trying. I've had this for so long. This is the first eye primer I ever bought. But it works, it's okay. It's not my favorite. It doesn't perform as well as my MAC Painterly Paint Pot. For a while, I was doubling these up to try to use it up, which I might go back to that because I've had this for so long, guys. It's actually starting to get hard. I should probably just throw it away. The MAC Painterly Paint Pot, if Painterly's too pinky beigey for you, they do have soft ochre, which is more yellow toned. If you have more yellow toned or you're a lot darker in skin tone. They also have like Groundwork, MAC's Paint Pot and Groundwork, one of my all-time favorites. I just love the paint pot formulation, but this is my favorite eye primer. I use it every single day, and then I set it with some sort of a cream shade similar to my skin tone. So just kind of prime your eyes. It gets rid of veining, discoloration. It not only primes your eyes, but from your eyelid all the way up to your brow bone, which is where I put it, it's like concealer. So it evens everything out. So you're starting with a clean slate. And I got to tell you, that is why I prefer this over something like this, because this isn't colored. Like, it primes your eye, but then you can still see everything underneath it. Like, I got freckling. Sometimes I'll have, like, a war wound from tweezing my eyebrows and, like, plucking my skin, and then I have a red bleeding mark. Like, this just gets rid of, like, all the sins, and it keeps your eyeshadow on, prevents it from creasing. I put this to the test for hours and hours. This is great. Love this stuff. MAC Painterly. Fabulous. Two more eye things, and I think these are my last two things, actually. These are my two go-to eyeliners I literally probably use every single day. I will always, I've tried lots of other ones, but I will always purchase and have on hand the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner. If you like liquid eyeliner, the tip on this is fabulous. I am not a professional. I still screw up my wings. They're probably not perfectly even today. But this just helps you so much, guys. Trust me, coming from someone who is completely self-taught. You've seen my makeup evolve over the past couple years, and I still struggle. I still don't have on-point days, but I don't always have tons of time to throw my makeup on. And I feel like a real woman can use this eyeliner. This is the Tattoo Liner. Like I said, it comes in black or brown. This is black. The tip on it is nice and flexible, so you can really get in there. It's not stiff. It's not hard. You can flick it if you need to. It's just, is it dry matte? I'm pretty sure it's a matte. Yeah, it's a matte black. It's affordable. Well, for a higher end, I think it's like, it's around that $20 bill mark, but I'm telling you, I wouldn't waste your time with anything else because I really like this. So always have this in my arsenal. In fact, I probably need to go out and buy another one. Oh, the waterline. You know, the journey. It's the waterline, man. I've seen people on here use several of these for their waterline. And that's why I have so many. Because, oh, this stays in your waterline. It works great. Okay. Went out and bought it. Tried it. Nope. Some of these, literally, you put it in. It won't even apply to stay in your waterline. And everything. All my eyeliner likes to have a party in my inner corner. And so I have these big black globs, and sometimes I don't even put my waterline all the way in because I know it's going to travel. It's like a water slide, you know what I mean? So the only thing I have found that stays the longest, I'm not going to tell you this is going to stay forever. It's not a tattoo, but it stays the longest on me, and I don't feel like I have watery eyes, and I don't cry. I mean, lately I've been crying a lot more just because, like, there's so much going on, but like, I feel like this is the best. This is the NARS Larger Than Life Longwear Eyeliner in the shade Via Veneto, aka Black. It works. Now, let me just tell you, when you get it, don't try to sharpen it. I didn't know how to do it, so I stuck this in here, the Urban Decay eyeliner sharpener box thingy, and I ruined the crap out of it, and it's got sharp points on it, so now I have to be careful or I will stab myself in the eye. It has a sharpener on the end, which I don't like this kind of sharpener, but it's just the formulation, so then you just go like that. I literally had to Google how to use this because I was like, I was clueless. Anyways, this stays the best in my waterline. I use this on my upper waterline, lower waterline. It's the only thing I've found. And girlfriends, boyfriends, I have tried everything. That cup is full of waterline testers, and this is the best that I have come up with. So I'm sharing that with you, and Just try it. Let me know. All right. That is everything that I have thus far. I'm sure as we continue the makeup journey for the rest of my life, I will find more things that I'm like, you need this, you need this. I can't do my makeup without it. But these are my girls. These are my products that I'm just smitten with, have to have. If I lost these things, I would go into my car and go out and pick them up again. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Give this video a thumbs up if you did. And would you like me to do this with, say, lipsticks or blush or eyeshadow or palettes or foundation or concealer? Let me know if that sounds like, yeah, I want to know. So give this video a thumbs up. Let me know down below. If you are new, welcome. So happy to have you here. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will chat with you soon.